Hey, what's up, my peeps, and welcome back to yet another stream here on the Gagians. This is actually live, so in case you haven't figured out from the title. Hello there, Mac. I see you down there. Yes, it is the BG, and my game just crashed, so I guess they're disagreeing again, which really sucks, because I literally had it pulled up, and it's like, yes, I don't want to work. And there it is in the top right of the screen as I literally open it back up. Gotta love how that happens. Anyway, so I figured we would just do a little bit of casual streaming on the realm, and it looks like we actually got another person on or on this server. So if you guys aren't familiar with this server, this is a brand new one I was invited to by Gunna, and I've not really streamed it before yet. And I have 2 videos of it that I have not yet uploaded, so that's why it's episode 3. Yes, you are correct. It is not a BG stream without a crash. You are so correct. Oh, man. It would not be a stream without a crash. So, I hope you're doing well tonight. I'm also using my brand new microphone setup. I got it on a Black Friday deal, and it sounds really nice, and I'm very happy and excited to use it. So, I hope it sounds good. Let me know if it does. Playing some Lego Fortnite. Awesome. Awesome. If you also notice, if you look at our subscriber count, we're at 199 subscribers. We were at 200 today, but somebody just decided to be mean and unsubscribe. So cool. If we can get 200 by tomorrow night, or technically later tonight, we will do a playing with the viewers stream. We just need 1 more subscriber. I mean, it's literally, it's a subscriber special at this point. So if we can get 1 more person to subscribe, just 1 more person on YouTube, we can do a viewers SMP, which is what I would prefer to do. If not, then we'll do the Gagians SMP. But enough about that. So, I'm just playing. We're going to gather some materials. I plan on building my first farm at some point. I got a lot of wood to chop down. It's been a while since I've actually lived in a tree house and actually settled in a jungle biome. So, this is a first. Alright, says if you need help for 200 subscribers, let me know. I am open to all suggestions, so if you have any, I am more than happy to take them. I had planned on doing a stream tomorrow night. I still do. It'd just be nice to make that even number 200. Somebody be like, yes, I'm going to ruin it, so now it's 199. Alright, so I'm looking for jungle trees specifically. I'm not gonna lie, I miss the plugins and data packs that I have on the Gagians Java SMP, because with that I can literally chop down trees instantly. It's really nice. Got some cocoa beans. Might need some of those. Headset volume there just a little bit. Says I can make an escape room and stuff if we want it. I'm currently working on a find the button map. That'd be awesome to do just as a regular video sometime if you want to do that, because it'd be nice to do some Minecraft maps again with you guys. Those videos are always a lot of fun. So much fun to do. I was actually talking with AG about that, because he's been looking for some for us to do as of recent. So if you have any, let me know. But, oh man, I love this new mic setup. The only thing I don't like about it is technically I actually have to sit further back from my computer with the way it's set up. I got the gain and all that kind of stuff figured out. actually took a picture or featured it in a video on my React channel. So if you guys want to see what it looks like, go check that out. And if you're wondering how much wood we need, I need to fill up a double chest. That's how much wood I need, or logs I should say. I watched back at the Preston Garvey one. That was a funny one. That was definitely a funny one. I just see Preston Garvey. I'm like, no, you simply cannot exist in this universe. That in general, that map was actually a lot of fun. Too bad it lagged and crashed a lot, but it was a lot of fun nonetheless. Definitely made for some great moments, and I did make a few shorts out of it. So there you go. That's actually the main thing that's been kind of getting us some attention as of late. The YouTube algorithm actually picked up a few of our shorts, and they went crazy, which was surprising to me. So we're already basically at 200 subscribers. Technically 199. I'm hoping that changes. One of the shorts now has 11,000 views. It's pretty insane. I don't think I've ever gotten that many views on a single video or short, like, ever. So this is the first. You hear that, Gunna? You hear that, Jakersfield? I'm gonna catch up with you guys in subscribers eventually, so y'all better watch out. I'm gonna use a gas can like a normal person. That's a way of saying sorry with the shenanigans in the oh man, those were definitely some good times, not gonna lie. There we go. I can see the chat a lot better. Don't know why the game decided to do that, but okay, good, it didn't crash. That's nice. Hopefully somebody sleeps so I do not have to go back up in my treehouse. That would kind of suck. Happy December, everybody. It's hard to believe it's already the 8th of December. I mean, what happened to time? Christmas is literally in just a little over 2 weeks. Like, wow. Where has time gone? Man, are you guys in a VC? No, but I am streaming. I'm willing to join one if you want. I think the only thing I don't like about this new microphone arm is the fact that it doesn't like to adjust a certain way, which is what I need it to, so I might have to figure out a new way to set it up. But again, it was a great deal. Literally got it 50% off online on Black Friday. trees. Oh, it's because a creeper blew up here. So there's just a floating tree. That's nice. Looks like nobody is going to bed, so I guess I'll go. Oh, yep, I can kind of. We're gonna go up to bed, so we don't have to deal with these guys. I would like to capture that zombie villager, but I have no means of keeping it. I still need like a name tag to be able to keep it alive, because the last one that I tried to capture, literally despawned, which is what happens if you don't name them. Luckily, I've got the food situation resolved. We got a garden growing. It'd be nice to get some animals. I saw some. There were some pigs around here. I don't know if they are anymore, but that'd be kind of nice. I love how nobody responded to. Yeah. No one responded to my comment in the game. Like, oh, BGAG streaming. Oh, that's usual. We're not gonna respond. Get a ping on Discord. Let's see what that's about. Oh, okay. That's just the notification that I'm streaming. Nobody's actually. Surprise, Lone Wolf! You're usually almost online almost every time I'm streaming. I don't see Lone Wolf tonight. That's okay. Alright. It is daytime. So yes, we gotta fill up this double chest with logs because I need it for a project, and I am so far off, and boy do I miss the plugins and the data packs that we have on the Gagians SMP. It makes this process so much faster. It really does. Oof. You're chatting about private stuff. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, that's fine. We're gonna say rip. Alright. I need to make some more axes while I'm at it. Do I actually have... Okay, it's in the corner. Thought I went crazy for a second. Now we have some backup axes. I can chop trees. It's just occurred to me I should probably replant some of them so that way I don't complete the deforestation. That would not be good. So, again, if you guys know anybody that might be interested in our content, one more subscriber would be awesome right now. Because I could see myself literally doing a stream tomorrow night or streaming till I get 200 subscribers. Just so we can do the sub special. I want to do it so bad. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's plant a giant tree because these tend to yield a lot of wood. Oops. Can I plant another one where it's gonna grow up nice? Maybe. Hopefully that works. Okay, don't need the seeds. Got my pet parrots already, so I think we're doing good. Ah, dang it, it's raining. Hate it when it rains. Oh man. Hope you guys' Friday night's going well. Mine's going alright. This is the first weekend I've actually had off in legitimately probably about 2 weeks now. So I've literally worked like 13 days in a row, and it sucks. It really sucks. kind of want to check out that cave. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, a lot of background noise showing up on my unit. That's the most case. Okay, that didn't exactly work the way I was hoping it would. Oh well. We're not even in the jungle anymore. We're just kind of in a regular woods biome. I kind of want to explore and gather materials, but exploration. Oh my goodness, this is a huge hill. Very huge hill, and there's a thing in the ground here I could have fallen into and hit myself. Oh, hi! Hi! How are you? Can I help you? Hi. Can I help? Oh, you just came to say hi. You wanted a hug. You can't have one, buddy. I'm sorry. Ow! Okay, that was very not nice of you to just blow up on me like that. Like, come on, bro. You can control your temper better than that. See, that being made so short. So we're just gonna ignore the casual creeper pothole. We'll do the best we can with it. What I need to make is like an industrial cobblestone generator. If there's one thing I need a lot of, it's cobblestone. Preferably one without redstone, but it does require TNT. But we shall solve that problem. I'm hoping to build a gunpowder farm soon. The source of that. We got a desert nearby, so sand is very easily acquired. And yeah, I think we went that route. I could always just build a manual one. Use that option too. Get a little cobblestone generator. We got plenty of lava around here. Oh wow. It's like a whole little cave under here that's oddly not a cave, but it's a cave. If you guys are getting any breathing ASMR, just let me know. I'm still figuring out only one who doesn't have a color view. Of course, none of us in the Gagians Java SMP have it either. I was gonna do fishing and somebody slept, so much for that. Oh, there goes that axe. The rain sounds are too loud. On my stream they sound alright, so interesting. Welcome to everybody who is watching. It says my voice is very quiet. Okay. That might mean we might need a slight gain adjustment. Like I say, I'm still figuring it out because nobody else has really said anything saying like my voice is too quiet or anything. So that's good to know. I'll figure that out here momentarily. Oh, I see what's going on. Interesting. Here, let me... Okay, this is probably a bad place to AFK. Let's just build up here. Hope somebody just slept, so I don't have to worry about phantoms. So let's figure this out. Okay. Hopefully my game doesn't crash either. I'm going to turn off the audio real quick, and I'm going to do some messing around with some settings, and we'll see if it's any louder. I also noticed for some reason the game sound is actually backfeeding through the mic, so I'm surprised there isn't a double sound effect going on. That's probably why it's so loud. Okay, let's see how that sounds. So welcome to the 5 of you watching. Yeah, it sounds good on my stream. If any of you are new viewers, be sure to subscribe. We are literally 1 subscriber away from 200. Like, come on now. Let's get 200 already. So, it's saying the sound is feeding through better. Is it in stereo is the question. Okay, Ender Queen says much better. Is it in stereo or is it in mono? Because it's showing on here that it's just straight, which could potentially mean mono. I'm just going to keep talking and turn off the game sound. Okay, we're going to turn off that sound so I can hear it through the computer and see how it sounds. Brand new mic, so bear with me. Hopefully all is well. Yeah, it was 200 earlier today, and somebody was like, I'm just going to be mean and unsubscribe, so we need to get it back to 200. Okay, it sounds a lot better. Okay. Thank you for that, Ender Queen. Appreciate it. All right. All right. We'll turn the game back on. We'll get back to playing some Minecraft. All right, sounding better. Sounding way better. Appreciate the feedback. So yeah, just one more subscriber. If we can get back 200, that would be awesome, because I'm going to do a 200 sub special, or at least that was the plan. Oh my goodness. Never say no to more melons. I also don't want to get too far away from home because I feel like I might get lost. Okay, there's my house. Let's try not to go too far in this jungle because it's a jungle. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. I'm also working on updates to the actual channel itself, since now that I know our shorts, or at least some of them, are actually being picked up by the algorithm, and there's a lot of people viewing them. I'm going to see if there's any improvements I can make to the channel itself, like with maybe an updated banner. I was going to ask about the logo, if maybe we should update the logo or something. Already in the process of doing new thumbnails for a lot of stuff. We can maybe get some more subscribers that way. I don't know. Again, we do it for fun. It's not all about the subs. I know I'm talking like it is, but I assure you it is not. But it is still nice to have the channel looking somewhat professional. She says, can't wait to play with other viewers today. So does that mean we've reached 200 again? No, we have not. We can only do playing with viewers if we get 200. That is literally the requirement for that, because it is a subscriber special. Why would you do a 200 subscriber special if you only have 199 subscribers? Hopefully that's the case. But yeah, if anybody out there actually wanted to submit us like a new ideas for a new logo or something, I would absolutely love that. That would be awesome. I'm gonna probably do the channel banner on the channel, because I actually found a really neat program and template that I want to use, and of course I'm gonna change it and use our own art, but something that I really think will be a lot nicer looking. Make it maybe appeal a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. Because back in the olden days of the original BGAG gaming channel, we used to hold logo contests every year. And we did this for like 5 years in a row. It was a lot of fun, and that's actually how we got our logos. And it's pretty neat because viewers got to submit art, and it got voted in by other viewers. And it was just something to show, or to encourage some participation, and to show, hey, you know, we care about our viewers. And hey, there's a chance you could have your art featured on our channel for a whole year, and you get complete credit for it too. So if there's any budding artists out there, this is your chance. Congrats on 200 subs again. Yay! I was about to become your 200th sub. Okay, so I guess they're watching the stream. Okay. That's awesome. Oh, 201. Okay. Yay. I feel a lot secure. All right. Ender Queen, you are right. We will get to play with viewers later today. Yes. Which, by the way, I'm going to rebrand that to Viewers SMP. We're just going to call it the Viewers SMP. Because I know all of the past streams are like, playing with the viewers. Yeah, we are playing with the viewers, but wouldn't it be a lot fancier and cooler to call it the Viewers SMP? That'd be kind of awesome. Kind of like Gunna's subscriber SMP. So there you go, Gunna. Thank you for the idea. 200, yeah. Which, by the way, with the old channel, this brand new channel is not even a year old yet. And we're already at 200 subs. And the old channel, I think it took us like 3 years to reach 200 subscribers. So it's pretty awesome. Oh, I just broke another axe. Gotta love it. Okay, I'm gonna answer Civic's question. I feel kind of bad, aka Mac, there in the chat. He asked, any fun plans this weekend? I actually do have some plans. Aside from streaming, of course, during the day tomorrow, I plan on going out in downtown and doing some shopping where I live. I got some unfinished Christmas shopping to do. I also got to pick up some basic supplies. Where I work, they give us this 25% off discount voucher that we can use at the holidays, during the holidays. And I plan on using that. And the best way to use it is to do a massive shopping spree. So, and it sounds crazy, but it is true. The more money you spend, the more money you save. So if I, for instance, go out and spend $400, I get $100 off with this voucher, which is pretty awesome. And I'm glad that the company I work for does that. It's pretty neat. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, as well as replenishing like my food and whatnot, but mainly Christmas presents. I got a lot of cool Christmas present ideas for my family. Obviously, I can't say any of them on here just in case one of them is watching, but yeah. And 2 weeks from tonight, I'll be making the long drive home for the first time in like 2 months. It's actually been like 2 months since I've visited my hometown, so it'll be good. So, do you guys have any fun weekend plans? Oh yeah, and of course on Sunday I'm just gonna chillax because I have to go back to work on Monday. And it's my last week of college, so this will be final exam week, and that'll be it. We get out, I believe, what is a week from today? It's the 16th. Yeah, from Friday. Yeah, it's the 16th. We're done with our semester, and we don't resume again till I think like January 9th or something like that. I know it's like well into the new year. That's what I love about going to school down here is for some reason with where I live, we get longer breaks, and longer breaks are awesome. This state is pretty awesome in general, but yeah. So what are your guys' weekend plans, if you have any? Or maybe what's a holiday tradition? I was going to talk about holiday traditions here in a little bit. I also have a Mindtropolis update related to the holidays. We'll see if any comments come in, whether on stream or in-game here. Drop that off. Friday is the 15th. Yeah. I was close. So we get out on the 15th. There we go. A day behind? No, a day ahead. Yeah, I'm a day ahead of myself. I do that a lot. Appreciate it. Ender Queen's excited for the new Doctor Who special. All right. Awesome, awesome. I should really put some saplings down here. And I probably need to harvest this very soon. Oh, it's raining again. I'll just put that down real quick. Kind of sucks that a fortune enchanted hoe doesn't really work here. It works on carrots and potatoes, but not here. Because all it does here is give you more seeds, which is fine. But I want more wheat. Give me more wheat. What's kind of hilarious is on the Gagians SMP, or the Java SMP, I actually figured out exactly how much wheat I need to plant to get. How many stacks was it to like equal out to? Yeah, it was like 9 or 10 stacks, something like that, to equal out to like 2 or 3 stacks of bread if I theoretically harvested all of the fields at once. I think that's what it was. I don't remember off the top of my head. There we go. 53 bread. So we now have 64 and 20. Awesome. Let's make this our seed chest. That drives me crazy. We'll put that down there. Put the extra 21 bread down there in case. And decorating for Christmas. Nice. I did that a few weeks ago already. And if you guys actually wanted to see what my decorations looked like, go check out the Gagians React. I actually post IRL content on there, so if you guys wanted to see what I'm up to behind the scenes, check out the Gagians React. The most recent video I posted on there was very interesting, so feel free to check that out if you want. Ender Queen asks, do you want to meet up back when you're back in town? DM me on that one. I would be interested if you are. But yeah, DM me on that one. I'll be back in town literally exactly 2 weeks tonight, because I always do the drive at night. And people ask, BGAG, why do you do the drive at night? Why do you drive during the middle of the night? The reason I drive during the middle of the night is because a lot of times there's usually not a lot of traffic, and I can kind of, you know, bend. How do I say this without sounding? I can kind of bend the law a little bit in terms of the speed limit. And considering I've driven this particular route so many times, I know usually, with I would say probably 95% certainty, where most of the cops like to hide out. So I can use my entire speedo. I mean, I like the meme that I saw. Somebody showed me once. If I paid for the entire speedometer, why don't I just use the entire speedometer? Now, I am not saying that you should do this by any means. This is not good advice for new drivers by any means. But, you know, night drives are a lot better than driving during the day because less traffic. And again, you can usually get away with a little more, but not always. And again, don't actually do that. Drive safe and drive the speed limit. I'm not condoning you, or condoning that you should do anything that is even remotely dangerous. That should be left to the professionals and to the idiots. And forgive me, IRL, I am a storm chaser, so I am used to kind of driving crazy, but that's just how we are. Yeah, she summed it up really well. Do as I say, not as I do. I like that, yep. But yep. To the comment above that, I would say DM me. We can plan that out. Because I do have a few plans when I go up there, so I'm sure I can work it into my schedule. All right. D-Rex 2404 has made the advancement. Total bee location. Okay. Move a bee nest with 3 bees inside using Silk Touch. Congrats. 202 subs. Hype. Yes. I kind of feel bad for making a big deal out of that just now. But truly, I do appreciate everybody that comes through and subscribes to us. It is awesome. I'm glad that 202 of you out there enjoy our content enough to want to subscribe. So it is awesome. And I say thank you. It really does mean a lot. And yes, we'll be playing with the viewers. I knew we would be anyway. I was just kind of joking earlier. Oh my goodness. And it's awesome to have all you guys here tonight, despite the kind of late hour. So thank you all for being here, by the way. It's awesome. Oh yeah, I was gonna get on to holiday traditions. I was gonna talk about that. Oh, Matt submitted a comment. Oh, I'm trying to read the chat as I go. Says, I can see if I can whip up a map tonight. I'm going to be a little busy tomorrow night. I think I see a league match for my esports team. Oh, that's awesome. You're on an esports team? That is awesome, my guy. That is legitimately awesome. I joined the esports team here at my current university. Mainly because I wanted to play Minecraft and see if we could potentially recruit more people, but also just to make more friends and whatnot. And they're a pretty cool group, but a lot of them are more into like the battle royale type stuff, which is okay. Unfortunately, we didn't really find very many, or I should say any Minecraft players, which is kind of sad. Apparently before I came, they actually had an official Minecraft server, but I guess all the Minecrafters like graduated and kind of left, which is sad. So I'm actually trying to pitch the idea, which is why I said, maybe we can potentially recruit more people to like the Java SMP or something. Because it's like, I have a server and I'm willing to let you guys use it. I have no issue with it. Because again, these are people I know IRL, I trust, so... All right, we're getting there. Filling up this chest. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Ender Queen says I'm gonna be on the Java SMP for a few hours. All right, I'm sorry. I feel kind of bad that you're on there by yourself, but I wanted to stream here tonight if that's okay. So sorry about that. Says I should be available after any specific type of map you have in mind. Or yeah, you have in mind. Ooh, not really. Not really. Honestly, oh my goodness. Okay, you mentioned find the button. What was the other ones you mentioned? I gotta actually scroll. Ooh, escape room. I like escape rooms. We should do you should look at an escape room if you can. But if that's too much, find the button would be just fine. If there was a way you could send it to me to like where I mean, if you had issues hosting it, that is also okay, because I actually have an email in the YouTube thing there that you can actually use if you had trouble hosting it. But no, that's awesome. So I'll see what I can whip up. All right, I'm looking forward to that map. Ender Queen says all good. All right, all right. So I was going to talk about holiday tradition, or just some stuff that at least me and my family do. Everybody's is different, but of course I've made it a habit to go home for the holidays. Last year we had a blizzard on Christmas Eve. If you were in the Midwest, especially the eastern half of the Midwest, you guys should know we did. Okay, before I continue on with that, that is probably the first time I've seen an Enderman in a tree, and he just jumped out to try and attack me. What? Bro, why were you in the tree, and why did you suddenly decide you wanted to come after me? That is actually funny. Hey, I got his stupid dirt block, but I didn't get the pearl. How dare you? That is actually funny. I've not actually seen that before. Like, I knew they could teleport into interesting spots, but I've never seen one that was just in a tree and came down because I looked at it. That's actually hilarious. Okay, getting back to holiday traditions. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was talking about the blizzard we had last year. The reason I bring that up is, okay, those of you who know me IRL, and I know I've said this a few times, know that I'm going to college IRL to become a meteorologist, which is a weather scientist, and a professional storm chaser, because I would like to work out in the field, which is kind of already what I do during the spring and summer mainly. By the way, if I did actually upload a couple of my chases on a YouTube channel that I still have, that I have access to again. I was thinking about moving those over to the Gagians React. If you guys want me to do that, I will do that. Just say the word. If you haven't seen those videos, they're pretty insane. Some of what I do, what we do here in the storm chasing and weather community. And sorry I went off on a tangent, but anyway. And this is another do as I say, not as I do type moment, but we had that blizzard last year. I wanted to go home for Christmas, and it was Christmas Eve. You know, there's really strong winds. I'm talking probably 40, 50, 60 mile an hour winds, depending on where you were. You had snow that was coming down. You had blowing snow across the roads, across fields. And by the way, if you're in the state that I'm in, there are a lot of fields here. And snow loves to go every which way, especially if it's light and fluffy, the light and powdery snow, not the wet and heavy. But anyway, it was also bitterly cold. Like, we're talking sub-zero. And I'm not talking in Celsius either. I'm talking Fahrenheit sub-zero. That's probably at least, we're talking -10, -15, and even -20 Celsius in some spots. We had this blizzard, and I drove home in it. I drove home in it. I would never recommend anybody drive home in a blizzard. But dang it, it's Christmas and I'm gonna see my family. And not gonna lie, being a meteorologist, I'm like, you know, it's weather. I've never really driven in that bad of a blizzard before. I've driven in pretty bad winter weather, but never that bad. So that was honestly, besides the dust storm that I got caught in the state of Texas when I was out chasing, some of the worst weather I'd have ever actually driven in. It was literal whiteout conditions. And I did this for 4 hours, crossing state lines. And again, don't do this. There's a reason we tell you guys. And we go out there and we say, don't do this. Because it's dangerous and it's dumb. And I will freely admit that. It was probably a stupid decision on my part. But dang it, I wanted to go home for Christmas. And I think that honestly won over in my debate. And I made it home. in one piece. Didn't have any issues. I did prepare for the journey, which is why we say if you absolutely have to travel, always prepare for the journey. Always prepare for the unexpected. So I actually had blankets and a sleeping bag, emergency food and water and all that kind of stuff packed in the back of my car for the drive home. It's not like I just went out on a limb and said, oh, I'm just going to drive in this stuff. I knew perfectly well what the risk was, the risk that I was taking, and said I feel prepared enough to where we're going to attempt this. And I did it. So, and again, do as I say, not as I do. And when the weather gets really dangerous, don't be out driving. Just don't do it. Leave that to the idiots and the professionals. The professionals being law enforcement, emergency management. I would include meteorologists in there, but we're the ones that go out on social media and TV and say, hey, don't do this. We're the ones that have to do it anyway. But, yeah. So that's how I got home last year. But I made it in one piece. And if you guys are sick of hearing my story, just let me know. Getting into holiday traditions. What we usually like to do when I go home is usually if I can make it home a day or two before Christmas. In this case, it was Christmas Eve, so close enough. You know, it's nice. We make dinner on... Usually you'd make dinner on Christmas Day. We've always done it on Christmas Eve, mainly because on Christmas Day we're out driving and traveling. And this year was a little bit different because of the blizzard. There was actually quite a bit of snow where we were, so we couldn't exactly go out and do that. So last year was a little different. I'm hoping, oh goodness, auto jump is not being nice to me. So we're hoping to do that this year. We make a dinner. We always go to church at night. You know, it's a good thing to do. Oh, ran out of seeds. And then we just have kind of a family night. We watch a movie, hang out, have fun. You know, just be with family. And I know some people it's not possible, and I understand that in a way because, you know, I live where I do. I'm kind of not really far away from home, but far enough from home where I can say, you know, if there's ever something going on and I can't make it, you know, I kind of get that. Yeah, that's what we usually do on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, we always wake up, make a breakfast, which usually can... Oh, I forgot to mention on Christmas Eve also, every year, at least that I've been alive and able to eat and think and whatnot, we've always had donuts and... Oh, now somebody sleeps. We've always had donuts and eggnog. That's always been our go-to on Christmas Eve. If you've never had eggnog before, I can understand some people don't like it. Some people are lactose intolerant or whatever. But it is great stuff. I love eggnog. It's like my favorite. Oh, I can make exactly 7 of these things. Nice. Amazing stuff for those of us who can have it. So you should give it a try if you're able to. And I'm talking the non-alcoholic kind. I know there are some people out there. Like, I was talking with a coworker about this a couple days ago, and he's like, oh, they're really alcoholic kind? I'm like, no, buddy, no. I'm talking non-alcoholic. Because, yes, there is alcoholic eggnog, but the non-alcoholic kind is really good. I don't know how the alcoholic kind tastes. I've never had it, and I really don't plan on it. So, there you go. D-Rex left the game. Rip. So, yeah, give it a try. And we have that with donuts. Anyway, back to Christmas Day. Cinnamon rolls, any leftover donuts. And again, it's not about eating healthy. It's about having a good time. And that's what we'll have for breakfast. Of course, you know, with the usual toast, eggs, and that kind of stuff. Then we'll go to church. you're like, why do you go to church twice? Because Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are 2 different days, and there's 2 different meanings. So go to church again. And after church, you come home, or we come home, open up presents, which I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what we all get this year. And the best part about Christmas is giving. And I know it sounds cliche, but it really is. It really makes me personally happy if I get a gift for someone, especially if it's really well thought out, just to see them open it and like see them be really happy. It really is an amazing feeling to be able to give back, especially, you know, if you're me and you live, or just anybody, if you've lived with your parents or with somebody for a long time who's literally given everything, devoted everything to raising you and helping you get out. To be able to give back is the greatest feeling in the world. Cannot say it enough. It really makes me happy to be able to give back. And, you know, give Thanksgiving for what we have. And more than just one day a year. But Christmas is a fun day. We usually go and visit. After that, we'll probably go up and visit like my grandparents and other family members if they're around and do the same thing. It's a lot of fun, and it's great to see family. And again, I know not everybody can do this, and for those who can't, if there's anything, you know, that you can do, try to, you know, relax, at least, you know, enjoy the day if you can. It's a day off of work if you want to look at it that way. At least for most places. I know a lot of police officers, EMTs, 911 dispatchers, they all have to work that day. And that's why, you know, we try to post reminders, you know, give thanks to our heroes who can't be home with their families, which is very true. You should definitely do that. Military. I'm kind of going off on a rant or on multiple tangents, but it all ties into the same thing. And then if I can stay for an extra day in Christmas or after Christmas, I will just kind of relax. If not, then I'll drive back here, usually that morning. That's what I had to do last year, which was unfortunate, but a lot of fun. This year's plans are pretty much the same, except I'll be home a couple days before Christmas. I get a couple extra days off this year, which will be awesome. So I think my brother and I are planning on going out and doing some stuff. Also, and again, I can't really give away locations, which is unfortunate, but where we live, there's this park that they decorate in the middle of downtown. And they decorate it really nice. A lot of towns do that. The town I live in does that, and they just actually had their tree lighting ceremony tonight. Unfortunately, I had to work, so I couldn't go. But they put up lights. They have a tree. In this case, they decorate the park and most of like the central square in downtown, and they have these things, these candy cane lanes, which were actually the subject of a controversy a few years ago because people liked the old version because the candy canes, they kind of went up and they arched in and it kind of made this really cool tunnel. And I was lucky enough to get to see it when they were all still there. They still do have a row of them in the middle of the park, but I mean, it's just awesome. I think it looks cool. And I'm glad they kept at least some of them. The new ones are okay. They're more square. They're supposed to be like ADA compliant. That kind of thing. But I think of all the decorations there, those candy canes have to be my favorite. I just love walking through them. And when my family goes there, especially my parents, they're still married. They've been married a long time. Well, a lot of people wouldn't say it's a long time, but a long time in the sense that, they've been married longer than I was alive. So there you go. And I'm a 22-year-old guy. So To me, that seems like a long time. To most other people, it doesn't. And it's nice to just see people walk through there. It's a really peaceful and, if you dare to use this word, I'll just say it just so you know what I'm saying, kind of a romantic setting if you think about it. And it's really awesome, and I'm glad that this city does it. And oh man, I'd love to get to experience that again in the future. But yeah, it's an awesome place. And that's one of our traditions, is going down there and seeing it. Those of you who live there or who know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't know, then I'm sorry. I can't really elaborate more than that. But, yep. Anything I missed? I know I've been talking a lot. And if you guys enjoy listening to me talking, I appreciate it. If not, I'm sorry. I see there's a couple of you still in the chat, so I haven't bored everybody off yet with my talking about Christmas and different things. Underqueen says it is a very nice park. Yes. You would know what I'm talking about. But, yep. We go there every year, and I love it. This year, because I got my new camera. I got a new professional camera. I'm going to take that with me this year, and we're going to get some good shots there. So, heck yeah. We're going to get some good pictures there this year. I may or may not post them on social media, at least for those who know me IRL. Yes, with my meteorology, there also comes the photography part, because that is part of what we do out in the field besides reporting back, is try to get some photography. That way you guys can see what's happening and see the true power of nature up close. Underqueen says the library near your old high school is nicely decorated. Yes, I've been there quite a bit too during the season. It is very nice. I like all the trees they have around there too. They do a nice job with that, making the center of that area look good. And I think we have gone to the tree lighting ceremony there a few times. It's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. The one they had here last night, where I live currently, they actually had a live rock band, which was insane. Technically it was last night, but for me tonight because of my shift or my schedule. But oh, hello, Creeper. Hey there, buddy. I blew up that entire tree. Anyway, yeah, they had like a live rock band. They had food trucks and everything. I mean, they went all out this year. I mean, last year was really good too, but I mean, every year they just, or at least the 2 years that I've been here, they just do an amazing job. A lot of fun from what I heard. Again, I was not able to go this year, but that's what I heard from a friend of mine who did go. So, and I think they said every weekend they're like on Friday and Saturday nights they're gonna have like live music and stuff down there. So I'm streaming tomorrow night, so obviously I'm gonna miss it tomorrow night. But maybe next weekend I'll potentially have to go down there and catch a show. And originally, funny enough, this weekend was actually supposed to be a travel weekend for me. Originally, I was actually supposed to go somewhere, but due to circumstances, I'm unable to. But hey, nonetheless, it's good to get to stream again. I'm very happy to be back, because last weekend I had to work the entire weekend. And that's why I said earlier in the stream, yes, this is my first weekend off in basically 2 weeks. So, I need a break from it, not gonna lie. Speaking of wind and everything, IRL here, the wind is actually blowing against my window, and you guys shouldn't be able to hear it on the microphone because I'm speaking, but it's actually really, really making a loud noise, and usually it doesn't make a loud noise like that very often, so it's blowing on just the right angle, and it's blowing strong enough to be able to, so there's definitely some wind out there. And I know there's a storm system moving through this weekend, at least where I am. That's going to create a lot of rain and wind, so I guess we're getting the wind ahead of the front. Did we run out of cobblestone? No, we did not. Okay, good. I was a little concerned. I'll just make another axe while I'm up here. Alright, that looks good to me. We'll just put that up there. Further up north of here, they might see a little bit of snow, but it's not going to be anything crazy. So if you know what I'm talking about where you are further north, in particular the state north of where I live, there is a small chance for some snow, but you're not going to get like a crazy amount of snow. Because the storm system's mainly going to, and the frontal boundary are mainly going to go to the south, so it'll be mainly rain. And where I am, we'll probably get more precip here than you will up there. So yes, I am a meteorologist in training, so it is kind of my job to talk about the weather at least 5 days a week during one of my classes. Says the storm is hitting me later today, rain only. Yes, cause it might snow further north, but yeah, it's mainly going to be rain. But most of it's actually going to stay to the south. In particular, down where I live. But yep, I wouldn't even really call it a storm. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even really call it a storm. I'd just call it a disturbance or a frontal boundary, if anything. Because it's not like we're gonna get like a bomb cyclone or anything, which is what we almost got last year during that Christmas Eve blizzard. Which it was officially a blizzard, at least here where I live. It was officially rated as a blizzard. Even though it technically did, or was supposed to bomb out, but it never did. And if any of you guys don't have any idea of the terminology I'm using, I apologize. The best way I can describe a bomb cyclone, basically, it means that the pressure center gets below a certain value, and we measure that value in millibars. And once it gets below that, we consider it a bomb cyclone, because it's basically a land hurricane, except it's in the form of a winter storm. And they can come in any variety of precipitation. It can be rain on the front, snow on the back. It could be an ice storm. Could be literally anything, and they usually come down from the north. Usually they break off of the polar vortex, or sometimes they come out from the west, over the Pacific Ocean and northwest Canada area. There's your weather lesson for the day. Bomb cyclones. Again, I appreciate all you guys bearing with me while I talk. This actually is helping me get this work done. It's so mundane just to chop trees. It's literally basically what I'm doing this entire time. It's normally so mundane. And playing music helps, but it's nice to actually talk to people. It makes it go by so much faster. So again, thank you guys for being here. Again, I truly appreciate it. Wow, it's already 1:37 in the morning. At least where I am. Here in the Eastern time zone. Which a lot of people actually get confused when I type in times. They're like, what does EDT or EST mean? It's pretty simple. It's either Eastern Daylight Time or Eastern Standard Time, because we do daylight savings here in the States. And I could put in the Universal Time or the Greenwich Mean Time, but usually most of our viewers are US based, so I'm gonna oftentimes put US time zones. Oh, that blue scrub joined the game. That's actually the first time I've actually seen him on here. Nice. So when I type it in chat, it's usually a US time zone. And if you guys need any help converting that, simply just Google it, and Google usually can do the conversion for you. Although in meteorology, we don't actually use those time zones. We use Greenwich Mean Time, or as we call it, Zulu time, or Universal Time, when doing or when predicting the weather. I love how his name's in blue up there, but when he's typing in chat, it shows him in white. That's interesting. I hear a llama. Where's my drama? Just kidding. Don't give me any drama. I've had enough of that for the past 2 weeks to last me a lifetime. When people don't get what they want on the holidays, they do tend to take it out on us poor retail workers. So, my advice on that, please be respectful to everybody and be patient. We're all doing the best we can, and it is the holidays. It is stressful, especially in the retail world. And the same goes with restaurant employees. Just be a decent human being. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to do. It really isn't. Show some compassion. Be patient. Also, to my fellow gaming fans out there, and specifically related to a certain series, I don't know if any of you guys are watching right now, but what are your thoughts on the GTA 6 trailer? I was going to do a whole video, like a whole short reaction video of it on my reaction channel. Obviously, the trailer came out on a day I had to work, so I really couldn't do it. But I'm kind of glad I didn't do it now, because apparently a media company by the name of UMG, which stands for Universal Music Group, has been going around and copyright claiming every single video of the reaction for the GTA 6 trailer because of the music. Which, by the way, the song choice was a great one. It just sucks that this random company went out and claimed everybody's video. So I was going to make a video on it, and now I'm kind of glad I didn't, because, yeah, I'm not going to let some random company, and I know I've ranted on this before, some of our longtime viewers know this, come in and steal revenue from us. Like, that's just wrong on so many levels. Like, don't do it. So I'm glad I didn't. I had considered doing it, but I'm glad I didn't. Because they have no right to making any revenue off of my videos, especially considering that I don't make any revenue off of them. And nor do I plan on it. But does not mean I am going out and making videos for other people to steal revenue and credit from the actual content creator. Not a nice thing all around. But yeah, what are your thoughts on it? I am personally very excited and hyped for it. Oh my goodness. I'll just say it in a nutshell. I've always wanted to roleplay as a Florida man in a game. And I was talking with a coworker about this earlier, and he was like, but you can technically already do that in GTA. I'm like, yes, I can, but this time I'm actually in Florida, or at least, well, it's not called Florida in the game, but the map is based off of Miami, Florida, aka Vice City. Vice City, GTA Vice City the original was released over 20 years ago already, over 2 decades ago. So it's awesome we're getting to see that again. Ouch. Okay. And the graphics look so amazing. I just want to roleplay as a Florida man. And also, they're adding the Chrysler 300 into the game, which, by the way, for those of you who know me IRL, that is the car that I actually drive, and it's going to be in the game. So I can literally drive my own car in the game. Obviously, it's not called the Chrysler 300. I think it's called, like, what was it? It was like the P something 600. But it's literally a direct reference to the Chrysler 300 IRL. And if you look at them side by side, you can literally see the design is literally inspired by the Chrysler 300. And like the taillights are the most recognizable, but again, and the headlights and the logo and everything, but the Chrysler 300. I love that car so much. It has a special place in my heart. Car that I drive, it's very reliable. Oh, I love that car. Glad I bought it. And now I get to drive it around in the actual game. So the first things I do when I play GTA 6, I'm going to borrow, I say borrow in air quotes, one of those cars. I'm going to drive around and I'm going to be a Florida man. Fun stuff. Of course, there's a lot more to the trailer than just, the Chrysler 300. It appeared twice in the trailer, by the way, because one of my coworkers was like, okay, where in the trailer is this? And I showed him. He was like, is that, that's only like a small glimpse of it. And then I showed him the second instance where it appeared. It's gonna be a prominent car. I mean, if it showed up in the trailer twice, hopefully it's actually gonna be in the game. And it's pretty prominent, too. They definitely don't hide it. It's a nice vehicle. I mean, come on now. And I might even actually post a picture of that car, or of my car somewhere. You guys can see what I'm talking about. It is a nice car, and I'm glad that it's going to be in the game. Also, technically, if anybody doesn't spot anything wrong with this cocoa bean, then clearly you have not played enough Minecraft, because yeah, that shouldn't be there. Buddy, how many times do I gotta tell you idiots? I'm streaming here! Get out of the way! You are ruining my money shot. Or of Minecraft being stupid. Thank you. Oh my goodness. There are a lot of mobs down here. And I'm down to 4 hearts. Okay. Anyway, yeah, there's a cocoa bean, which I lost it thanks to all of that nonsense. Growing out of the side of a dirt block. It should not be doing that. Yeah, going back to the GTA 6 trailer real quick. The song they used is a Tom Petty song, and whoever I don't know who Rockstar hires to do their soundtracks, but oh my goodness, the soundtracks for the GTA games are just absolutely amazing, and this one's gonna be no exception. I mean, it's a Tom Petty song, for crying out loud. Amazing. Great choice for it. So, if you haven't seen the trailer yet, go and see it. But I think I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to more trailers. The graphics, I mean, the map's going to be huge. Nice new vehicles, in particular the Chrysler 300, because I love 300s. We also, this time, we get to play as either a male or female protagonist. Well, I say protagonist in air quotes, even though they're both criminals. They're a criminal couple, so think of like a Bonnie and Clyde style type of partnership going on there. But, I mean, nonetheless, it looks so exciting. And if you haven't seen the trailer yet, I would highly recommend going over and seeing that. It's got millions of views. And we've been waiting 10 years for this. Exactly a decade for this. It's been a while coming, not gonna lie. And backpedaling real quick to GTA 5, we do actually have a GTA 5 series on this channel that I am in the process of uploading. Still got some more to do on that. So we have played GTA 5 before on this channel, or at least on our old channel. It's being re-uploaded to this one, so stick around for that if you want to see any of that. It's myself, Lone Wolf, AG, and another person who is no longer with us, but we all got together, and not all at the same time, different times of course, but we recorded different videos and did different things, mainly in GTA Online, but I think there might have been some story mode stuff in there somewhere. Because even the story mode, oh my goodness, it's amazing. I can't wait to see what GTA 6 is. So those are my thoughts on the trailer, without having to do a video. Okay, IRL, I need to get up and use the restroom. Unfortunately, I'm by myself on the stream, so usually when this happens, if I have somebody else streaming with me, this is why I ask for multiple perspectives. I can usually hand it off to them. Of course, I obviously let them know I'm going to hand it off to them, and they can continue doing stuff and basically remotely control the stream from where they are, which is pretty awesome. I like that Discord and OBS can do that kind of stuff. But I don't have that tonight, and that's okay. Again, it's completely okay. I'm hoping we'll see Lone Wolf in tomorrow's stream, so hopefully he'll be around. He's usually the one I hand it off to, but it could be anybody who's doing it. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute myself, of course, and I need to build like a ladder up to the roof so I can. So I was gonna try to AFK and like have a nice view of like the ocean or whatever. Like glass textures, kind of. As long as I don't get knocked out by a mob or something, it all should be good. All right. BRB. Hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Should be back. Sorry about that. I had to go and relieve myself. All right. Feeling better though. Okay. My stream monitor says I'm good with sound, so hopefully you guys can hear me. All right. Gonna continue. Oh yeah, how many more spaces in the in the chest do I have left? This is such a grindy activity. Goodness, I miss automatic farms. Okay, so we have exactly 22 spaces left to fill. So 9 in these rows and 4 there. So 9 times 2 is 18 plus 4 is 22. So I need 22 more stacks plus... So we'll just say 23 stacks. I need another 23 stacks. All right. Should I stream with you? It's up to you if you want. If you really want to. That is up to you. Oh. Okay. Where did you come from? Did you jump out of a tree? What? I'm thoroughly confused. That creeper literally jumped out of a tree or something. Bruh. We had an Enderman jump out of a tree earlier. We just had a creeper jump out of a tree. There's got to be a running joke here somewhere. There's gotta be a running joke here somewhere. I know exactly what the joke is. And I'm pretty sure I know who would say it first. And I know they would make it a lot funnier than I would. Or not. I guess I could try it. They're in the trees! And there's a second part to that. I don't know if I'm going to say it. That's totally... She's in the Java SMP streaming Minecraft. Okay. We could do a multiple perspectives thing. I don't know. Let's see. Java SMP server. Okay. I could have a look into that real quick. Yeah, 9 coal. That's good. I need more torches. BGAG, you said you were going to plant trees and you haven't been planting trees, my guy. Conservation go burr. Smokey would be really happy with you right now. Am I preventing forest fires? Yes. Am I replanting trees? No. I said I was going to replant trees, and I have not been replanting them. So that way I don't have to go far off into the jungle to try and get more trees. Oh my goodness. Not going to lie, though. It would be good to clear some of this area out so I could build some stuff. Jungles are probably one of the worst biomes in terms of places to build just because, yeah. The foliage in the hills. Okay, this would be a good place. There's a potential my game might crash. If that happens, oh well. I hope not. I fixed the issue for one of the streams, but, the other one, yep, I see you in there, Ender Queen.
Hey!
Hello. Uncheck that option. Show non-video participants. We're gonna go full screen. I still find that aspect ratio so interesting. Not a bad thing. I just say I still find you're like the only one that I know that has that kind of an aspect ratio that shows up on Discord.
BG, I'm waiting for this. Oh, I do sound like my sister. Oh, that makes videos harder now.
Oops. Yep.
Let me pause the stream.
I gotta find my stream set.
Get back on the Discord.
There we go. You gonna
Hello.
play ball with me there? There we go. Oh.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Pop out. Why did it pop out on the... Every time I select that option, it always pops out on the wrong screen. It's amazing. Thank you, Discord. You're a genius. Discord, you're such a genius. Okay. We're actually gonna shut that off. Technically, you guys are not supposed to see that. I'm not gonna say anything though. Shh.
Let me pop that
There
out.
we go. Okay, that looks a lot better. And then if I go to this, it should all be fixed. There we go.
And I'm adjusting my setup so that I can have have Discord open while also playing. There we go.
Nice.
So, hello, stream.
Yes.
I've been sitting in chat for a bit. Now I'm chatting.
Yep. This is the. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. I am Ender Queen. Yes, I am related to Ender Princess. My gamer tag came first. She based hers off of mine. Yeah, I am on the Java SMP right now, and I am exploring so I can hopefully, as far as I know, be the first one to set up a shop back at Spawn.
Yeah. Congrats. Get the get the Spawn shopping district going.
Okay. My current plans are to build a cave shop selling anything you would need to find in a luscious cave or a dripstone cave, because I know where one of those are, and it's very easily accessible. And since I found this, also selling sand.
Did you say sand?
I said sand.
Did you say
I'm gonna sell
sand?
Yes, I said sand, and it will be at a higher price for the first little bit because of lack of supply.
Nice.
But I'm gonna start selling sand back at Spawn.
Nice. I still have yet to figure out what kind of shop I'm gonna do. I've been so focused on trying to figure out the villager situation because I've not been having good luck with actually getting them in the thing, and I think I know what I did wrong on there, and I'm gonna hope.
Oh, I realize I already have a luscious cave, but I am staring right now at one of those like fancy trees that show there's a luscious cave nearby.
Ah, yes.
So
the I believe it's
I'm
the azalea tree.
yeah, those trees. So I might have found another cave. Luscious
Nice.
cave. Not going down it in it, though.
Man, this feels good. I have an arrow sticking out of the back of my head. Look at this. Oh, okay. It appears in my inventory, but for some reason it doesn't. Oh, I guess never mind. I survived a shot directly to the head. That never happens IRL. We don't talk about that. Ooh. Okay, that's an interesting advancement. The end? Oh, that's right. They've already defeated the dragon on here. I forgot about that. I'm still a pleb wearing iron armor. Just trying to get a base established. I am so far behind on this SMP. Of course, I am the newest member, but...
Some people have different play styles.
Yep.
Like on the Java SMP, I got my brother, electric fan, speed running towards stuff, and the rest of us are like, la di da di da, what? Let's take our time.
Yes.
No need to rush. You guys are rushing much more than I am. I'm still wearing leather armor that I didn't even make. I found it. That's the only reason why I'm wearing armor.
Nice.
Which I left at home currently, so...
You'll be good.
Yeah. Oh, I need to get you new coordinates for witch spawners because going out on this adventure was a bit of a testing to see what new chunks spawn as, and they appear to be spawning as Java 17.
Mhm.
So, yeah, 17.0.8. So I need to get you some new... I'll find you some new witch spawners.
Awesome. It'd be good to have.
Yeah.
And rip to that blue scrub who fell out of the world. Unless he intended to do that, but yeah. We got D-Rex back. Awesome. You guys probably, for those of you on my channel at least, here on the Gagians, you probably don't know who a lot of these people are. You probably recognize Gunna, but a lot of the other people you don't recognize. These are other people that, mostly Gunna's people. By the way, he's the Brown Hat Squad. Go and show him some love. Subscribe to him as well. Anyway, these are his people, and I'm on his SMP, so if you guys were curious as to who they were, that's who they are, and they're pretty cool people. I think only just a couple, like a couple weekends ago was the first time I ever actually got to stream with them. I've never actually really streamed with them. I've done videos with them before, but I've never really streamed with them, so that was the first. That was actually awesome. So just so you guys know who's who, and then tomorrow you'll hopefully most of our people should be here, and we'll see how many more we can get. I'm hoping to get AG in here. They've been having extreme internet issues, unfortunately, up where they live. I mean, they always do. Believe me, I used to live there. I understand the pain, but it's been like...
Yeah, that was... When you lived up here, that was terrible Wi-Fi.
Yes. Apparently, it's even worse as of now, so...
Oh!
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. My brother and my parents are... I wouldn't say jealous, but they're like no fair to the fact that I have really good internet and they're just stuck with that. I'm not gonna lie, the internet I have here is even better than Lone Wolf's internet, and that's saying something.
Does he usually have the best internet?
Usually, yes, but mine's actually slightly faster than his, and his is still good, but I mean, like, mine's like good with extra speed.
Yeah.
I've tested it with streaming and whatnot. I've actually tested it, and I've tested the speed while I've done that before. When I'm like, sometimes I'll do streams late at night where I'm actually uploading something. It's called a stream upload. It's not something I usually like to do, but sometimes I have to because the files on my computer are so big. So I'll do it that way. And I'll test the speed during that, and it's incredible how fast the internet speed is. So I know people were questioning me like, why is this pre-recorded being streamed? It's technically being uploaded, but you're actually seeing it as a stream because I have no other way to upload it. Otherwise, even on my good internet, that video would take still hours to upload, and I can literally save so much time just by streaming it.
On that side, I had to stop and think and go, wait a minute. I'm about to put my real name on there. I don't want to do that. Let me...
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
Don't want to do that.
Yep.
Oh, it would be my nickname, though. But I'm like, anyway, nope. We ain't doing that.
That's right. Rip that blue scrub. What is he
Everybody
doing?
dying over there.
Yeah, he's dying a lot. Hello, Ocelot. I still think they should have left the ability to be able to tame them as cats in. Kind of sucks that they removed that ever since they introduced cats to villagers. Or to villages. These are not growing. Okay, I'm going to just remove these. Apparently they are not growing. BG, you said you were going to plant trees. You haven't planted a single tree. Get to work.
Come on.
I have to talk to myself because I keep forgetting. Save the planet, team trees. Just plant some trees already.
Come on, what are you doing?
Forgetting that trees exist. Or I should say forgetting that saplings exist. Chopping down trees because I'm like, oh, I need all these resources. Oh, my.
Wait a minute, let me...
Oops. That's not where I want. I want to grow
craft myself a sword.
giant ones, but... Oh, goodness. We got a forest fire over here. Yeah, Smokey would not be happy with this. Sorry about that, Smokey.
Oh.
That is a good source of lava, though. I mean, I could easily make another portal and get it hooked up to their hub on here, which probably would not be a bad idea, considering, ironically enough, okay, for all, like, the past SMPs we've done.
Oh, that's a jockey. Run! Hide! Sorry.
No, you're good. So, AG, my brother AG, has gained this reputation on all of our SMPs for being the guy that always goes the furthest away. And now they decide to sleep through the night. Wonderful.
I think Electric Fan might beat him on that. Or that'd be interesting to see who goes further on the Java SMP.
It will. Usually it's AG. And unintentionally on this particular server that I'm on, I am the furthest out. I have the base, as far as I know at least, I am the furthest one out. And this forest fire is getting a little out of hand. We're just going to avoid this area. So yeah, that's how that's going.
Yeah, that's... Thinking about it, that's gonna be interesting, because, yeah, that's my brother. He's, like, all the way out.
That is true. He might beat AG on that. Which is hilarious, because me and AG, like a week before we started the SMP, when we first got the server online, I was talking to him, and it was like, I promise I won't be the furthest one out. Finally, I think he's gonna actually make that promise come true.
Has AG built his base yet?
He has not built his base, but he has kind of like set up like a farm and whatnot.
Could I ask if he scouted out an area?
I think he has.
We could talk to them and be like, okay, give your coordinates for your base. We'll use like triangulation and Pythagorean theorem and who's mathematically further out.
Yep. Yep. That would be a good way to do that. Yeah. It's like, I promise I won't be the furthest one out. At least before Electric Fan proceeds to be the furthest one out.
He
Like,
knew what he wanted to do. He's remaking his house from GSC3 GSC. I believe it was 2.
oh, GCS2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is he making that, like, huge, ridiculous house again?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I want to see that, like, come to completion.
That is exactly what he's doing.
Oh. Oh, okay, no, that's coming from yours. Okay. For a second, I thought it was...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna scare you because I got googlies near me and...
Yes.
I just said...
Aw, he left the game. Don't worry, it's okay to use that term. I just got a huge wave of nostalgia when you said that.
I know. I said, I'm like, oh, I know. Where... Say it in chat if you know what that's a reference. If you know who that is referencing.
Yes, say that in chat if you know who that's referencing. One of the inspirations for Minetropolis. Ooh, which I totally forgot earlier. I was gonna say there was a massive update that we just did to the map. We just added in a new town, and I've officially decorated downtown Minetropolis for the holidays. So I might, for a little bit tomorrow if I have time, we're on stream, might visit GCS3 just to show you guys what I've done to the square. So, yeah. Because it's the holidays, we gotta decorate. And the new town, unfortunately, has not been added to the realm yet, but it will be. Hopefully, preferably before Christmas. That way I can go on there during a stream and be like, welcome to this new town. Which, ironically enough, AG said the name was cringe, but oh well, whatever. I like the name. And it is inspired by a real-life place, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. The name of the city, or the new town, is called Holiday City. And the idea of it is that it's built in a snowy biome, and it's supposed to be a Christmas town year-round. That anybody
can... Frankenmuth?
Yes. So it takes inspiration from Frankenmuth. It also takes inspiration from a town in Indiana called Santa Claus.
Who said town?
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
I need to visit it sometime, and I know where it is, too.
I gotta...
There's...
top of my list to visit probably next summer. Hell, Michigan.
Yes. Gotta visit it. I have to check the roster for my trip over the summer, but we're gonna be over in that direction. We'll see if we can stop there potentially.
Ooh.
I'm taking myself and a couple of Hoosier friends of mine are gonna do a little Michigan trip this summer. At least that's the plan. I hope that actually happens. There's a number of things that could prevent that, but hopefully it happens.
I had extra shovels in my inventory and just me annoyed at myself.
It happens.
Screams of annoyance of my ADD flaring up, and I'm like, oh, I need to go back to my temporary base and craft this. Nope. You got 2 of them sitting right there in your inventory.
Time to play the game of figuring out where did BGAG go in the jungle. Okay. I'm not too far away, but I'm far away. Got it.
Little bit lost there?
For a hot second, yes. I was a little concerned. I'm like, okay. We found our way eventually. That's a good thing about all the vines. I can just climb up the trees and be like, okay, this is where I am. I wonder how big this jungle is. Okay, it's pretty big because it just keeps going, so yay. So, yep. Looking forward to that. Among a lot of other trips that are planned for next year, which... the fact I get to travel is just so awesome. Both for my future career and just for leisure is just awesome. Alright. So, yeah, sorry for the tangent there, getting back to the Minetropolis. And it's okay, I've went off on a lot of tangents.
Yeah, I've been hearing a bunch of rabbit trails.
A whole bunch.
And I'm not helping because I'll encourage them.
Yes.
Well, Minetropolis.
With Minetropolis, yes. Holiday City is now a thing. It can be found just to the east of Minetropolis. I think it's roughly 4.5 kilometers east. Slightly northeast, actually. And yeah, it's inspired by Frankenmuth, Michigan, Santa Claus, Indiana, as well as Hartford City, Indiana, which is another cool little town. And yeah, so a lot of inspiration for that town, and that's why I built it. And it should be hopefully on the updated map before Christmas. I plan on updating it. We shall see. But that is the plan. And I need to visit Santa Claus, Indiana. There's actually a amusement park there. A fairly well-known amusement park, actually, called Holiday World. Which, again, I really want to visit.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to know where Santa Claus, Indiana is at, it's in southern Indiana. I think it's somewhere just south of the Bloomington area. It's not quite to Kentuckiana, but it's very close. It's somewhere in the middle.
Kentuckiana?
Yep. I learned what Kentuckiana was recently. It's the same as Michiana, except it's Kentuckiana.
I feel like you're making up words now.
Okay, for a little bit of education, for those who aren't familiar with the Midwestern state of Indiana, it borders Ohio, Kentucky, Illinois, and Michigan. The borders, or the northernmost border that borders Michigan, there's an area called Michiana, which incorporates most of the bordering counties on the Indiana side and the Michigan side. So there are 4 counties in Michigan, and I think there's like 5 in Indiana that are considered Michiana. Because they live so close to the state line, people could theoretically say they're from either of the states. It sounds weird, but it's a thing.
I did not know that.
Yep. And I learned that from some friends of mine, as well as my grandmother, who was a native-born Hoosier.
Oh.
And then Kentuckiana apparently is the same thing, except the bordering counties of Indiana bordering Kentucky, and the counties in Kentucky bordering Indiana, it's literally the same thing, and I did not know it was a thing. I'm like, and that's on the southernmost border, which is the Ohio River, by the way, for those of you geography nerds out there. So yeah, Kentuckiana and Michiana. Now, there's nothing for Ohio or Illinois, but it would be interesting to see if anybody came up with anything for that. I guess nobody in that I've heard of in Indiana really seems to care much about Illinois or Ohio. They're just like, oh, Kentuckiana and Michiana, but
Well, Ohio, I would understand.
By the way, oh, go ahead.
Very few people care about it, Ohio.
Yes.
Except for what weird thing is happening there.
Yes. By the way, it is possible to escape Ohio. It's just very difficult. I found that out the hard way on a couple of occasions. Several occasions, as a matter of fact. Because they say you can't escape Ohio. You can. You just gotta try hard enough.
Yeah.
And as for Illinois, we don't talk about Illinois. sorry to anybody in here who might be watching from Illinois. I don't think there is.
Yeah.
But
Illinois is like the Midwest. I would say Midwest version of Montana is how I've seen it. As you don't really go to someplace in Illinois. You're driving through Illinois to get to someplace.
Yep. And that's honestly so true because of all the trips I've taken. The only time I've ever stopped in Illinois is to either eat or use the bathroom. When I'm driving somewhere. I've never really... Okay, not counting the trip that I took many moons ago with my band to Chicago, but that was probably the only time I actually traveled to Illinois.
Is Chicago in Illinois?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole raiding party just spawned near me. Run, run, run! That's the only reason why I would go to Illinois, is to go to Chicago or the surrounding area.
That's the main reason. Yeah, I personally try to avoid, or the main place in Illinois I would try to avoid. Visited it once, and that's good enough for me. Yeah, usually you're going through Illinois to get to either Missouri or Iowa. Which, again,
how did you just say those?
Missouri or Iowa.
I'm starting to think now that you're saying them like that intentionally.
I am, because that's literally in the chasing culture, the storm chasing culture, and us meteorologists, that's what a lot of us refer to those two states as. Because, well, with Iowa, again, it's kind of like Illinois. You just kind of go through it. And most of the time the same can be said for Missouri. Unless you're going to St. Louis, which I actually have visited St. Louis. And it's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool place. But yeah, Missouri and Iowa. Again, sorry to anybody in the chat who might, if anybody actually was watching from those states, I apologize. That's just we're an out-of-staters perspective on it.
Yeah.
Especially a storm chaser. Because, not gonna lie, there's been some crazy cool weather events that have happened in both states. But oftentimes we usually don't stay in either state unless there's going to be a major weather event that happens. And yes, I have been to the top of the arch in St. Louis. And to the, is it Busch Stadium? Where the Cardinals play? Yeah, Busch Stadium. Ah, Rip D-Rex. I've also been to Springfield and Joplin, Missouri. So Missouri, I've been actually quite a few places in. Same with Iowa, actually. So I do take back what I said with we just drive through them. We actually, in both instances, visited quite a few places in each state. So. And I actually have a video. Again, it's on my old vlogging channel, which, if you guys want, I can re-upload to the kind of the new channel for that on the on this particular account of me actually visiting those places and some of my photography.
Was it? Nope.
It is raining here on this particular SMP.
I got a clear night. I didn't take a bed with me, so I gotta sit and wait.
There's the ocean, and there's my treehouse.
Oh, BG, have you seen the Game Theory song that came out?
Can't say I have.
A channel called the Stupiendium made a song about game theory.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I will have to look for that.
Oh, shoot. I just realized by jumping it above the barrier I have in my base, I may have accidentally been inviting zombies to come near.
Ooh, nice. Have some fun with your fellow undead friends there.
I'm staying far away from them.
Alright, I got this Unbreaking 3 fishing rod from Jaker's Field, so I'm gonna use it to see if I have any luck fishing. Where's my boat? There's my boat.
Ooh, I'm realizing before I do this, I should probably make my house spider-proof.
Yep. And that just happens sometimes. Okay, it'll eventually flip.
Hello,
around. Which, yep, I'm coming for you. Gunna and Jakersfield and subscribers, I'm coming for you. It'd be kind of cool to have a subscriber race, so you could, just for fun, of course. Oh, I don't even know what that was. Okay, it went way over here. This particular fish went way over here. I feel like I should, yes, stand on my boat, so... Okay. And apparently there we go. About time.
Here we go, spider-proof.
Noise.
Problem is, I now can't hit any of the zombies. Eh.
Oh, it was just the salmon. Okay. That's what it was.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. They can break down doors.
yeah, that would have been nice to know. Oh, I'm dead. This time let's grab some wool if I can. Wrong chest.
Have a good night, D-Rex. All we got left is Gunna and radio. Which, on the topic of meeting people IRL and trips, I am really hoping we can get this to work out, but I'm hoping to actually get to meet Gunna IRL sometime next year on one of my trips. Which is ironic because where he lives, I've actually visited before. By accident, so we could have just accidentally run into each other and not even know who we were at some point in the past. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that is.
Yes, if that happens, I promise I will take a photo and I will post it.
Do it. Yeah.
We're gonna make the Gunna and BGAG meetup happen. We're gonna get that photo. We're gonna make it happen. Here's to hoping for next year. Oh yeah.
I want to see that photo happen.
I do too. I really do.
Because that... Have I met Civic?
No. None of us have met Civic.
Okay.
Although, I have been through his state. I have visited his state on a few occasions. So I've been kind of close. Sort of. It's like, man, we could make that. I could have made that happen too.
Yeah.
I'm also hoping to see Wolf Leader again. We're gonna make that happen next year as well. Him I've known IRL for a long time.
Yeah.
And you've met him too, actually.
Yeah, I've met him. Met him, streamed with him.
Yep. Oops. Hey.
Thinking back to some of the marathons.
Yes.
I remember one marathon. I kept on beating you at a game because I was introducing artificial lag.
Oh, those were some good times. I wish we could do a marathon again. It would be so cool to get everybody together one more time. We are planning a 10-year anniversary celebration for my Metropolis IRL, and we're gonna actually invite people to that.
Ooh.
Me and AG and Lone Wolf are kind of planning that one because we're gonna figure out where we're gonna host it and potentially rent out a place and see if we can get some people to show up.
Yeah, hit me up about where you're planning that.
Mm-hmm. 10 years of Minecraft. We'll just kind of get together, have some fun, and catch up. Be all fun. Ow! Okay, that was unnecessary. And thanks to you, I missed that last cast. How dare you? Man, all I literally caught were fish. I didn't even catch any junk. Oh.
I could. A lot of us haven't met up, I think, since pre-COVID. That has
Yes. At least
that's a long time.
Oh yeah, at least all of us together haven't. Me,
Yeah.
Wolf Leader, and AG have gotten together several times post-COVID. So, our most
I think I'm mixing up Lone Wolf and Wolf Leader.
Yeah, their names are similar. But Lone Wolf is the one who's on the streams a lot, who has the voice changer. And then Wolf Leader is the other one.
Lone Wolf's the more like muscly dude?
Yes.
Larger frame?
Yes.
Okay.
And Wolf Leader's the thinner guy, but
I don't.
These days, boy, he's quite a busy man. He's doing some very interesting stuff in his field, which I am extremely happy to see.
If I saw a picture of Wolf Leader, I think I would remember him, but I can't remember him off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. He's actually in one of the, or he's actually in several videos where we actually showed our faces. Yeah, me. Oh, go ahead.
Have you uploaded any of the marathons or any plans to?
I think only one of them has been uploaded, and that was the. Yeah, actually, he is in that marathon, and his face is there. It actually is on the channel currently. The 2016 marathon is up.
2016. Gotta go back, track through when I think that was before me. Yeah, that was before me.
Yeah. Yep, that was most definitely before you. There we go. Yeah, he's in that one. Lone Wolf's in that one. Gunna would actually be interested to hear this if he was watching. Piggy was in that one too before things happened. Hey, Springy, how's it going, man? Good day to you too. How is it going? I hope retail hasn't given you too much stress. I just worked a 13-day marathon in the same place here. So, yeah, trust me, it's been okay. I'm glad to hear that, because for me, it's been absolute chaos. I worked a 13-day freaking stretch because reasons. But I got an extended weekend off this weekend to make up for it, so that's good.
That's nice. You got extended weekend.
Yeah, matter of fact, I was supposed to have today off, as in Friday, but I traded it for Monday, so now I'm gonna have Monday off instead. And I did that for a coworker of mine, so he could, good friend of mine. I've really gotten to know him, especially in the past few months. So that way he could take his child to the tree lighting ceremony.
Yeah, that coming around the holidays, I gotta be checking the sign-up list at work because we're required to have at least 2 employees. You don't have to be near each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could be opposite ends of the building. But you gotta have at least 2 people in the building to be able to work. So they make a sign-up sheet so you can figure out, hey, is anybody else interested?
Mm-hmm. It's nice.
I gotta do that.
Join you for tomorrow's stream. All right. I look forward to seeing you. I should probably make it known. We'll be, like I say, we'll stream the viewers SMP. That's gonna be at, or I should say around. Is any more if I say at, then it never happens. Around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, because it's a stream, you know it'll go for a while. So those of you joining later should be able to join, because I know a couple of you have to work late. So don't worry, we'll still be streaming, so you'll still be able to join, even if it's
It should
later.
be on around 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. Not 1 p.m. p.m.
1 a.m. So, yep. But, yeah, we'll be here. We'll be streaming on that. Yeah. That is the plan. So yep, he took his son to the tree lighting ceremony tonight. So I took his. We swapped shifts. So I took his and.
Nice.
Yep. I get Monday off. Or originally I would have had today off, but I'll do that. I thought it was a nice thing to do. So he's done some pretty cool stuff for me. So I finally was able to return the favor.
What are you doing on that SMP right now?
Still chopping down trees.
And I am collecting sand.
I have been basically chopping down trees this entire stream. But we don't have the or this doesn't have the data packs and plugins that we have on the others, on the Gagians Java SMP, so it's much slower and more tedious.
Yeah. Oh, what would you say is a good price for sand?
Ooh. One diamond for every...
I was thinking a diamond per stack.
I was gonna say 2 or 3 stacks, but that's up to you.
I'm thinking a diamond per stack just for the beginning. Because they're... Wait until, like, got a bit more sand.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'd charge, like, a diamond for 2 or 3 stacks.
It also sounds, yeah. I want to at least start up with a double chest full of sand. Hopefully more.
Still need to build the...
Hello?
Hotel at spawn. And then I was also considering what I actually want to do for... So I know I have my house near spawn, but I've kind of also got this second area I've claimed out to the east. And I'm working with villagers and gonna build up a bunch of farms there. I was thinking about just creating like the main part of my base there. I would still live in the house by spawn that I built.
Mm-hmm.
But that base is where I'd like put like the storage system and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I gotta get with Electric Fan and have hopefully put my portal on the roof, on the nether roof.
Yep. I need to get a portal. Hello there, ND man. We're gonna not
If
cause...
you would like to buy some, I can sell you some obsidian.
How much? Or yeah, how much?
A diamond per. A diamond is. You make me an offer.
I have to think, because right now I'm technically, in terms of diamonds, still kind of dirt poor. And I'm still making tools and stuff out of them for enchanting, so
You got more than me then. I got 3 diamonds, and those are all in a pickaxe.
True. I do have like half a stack, like 32, so...
If that, make me an offer, and if I like it, I'll get you some obsidian.
I'm thinking. So I know. At least if I were running a shop, I would probably... Ooh. No, that'd be too expensive, but at the same time, to collect obsidian, even from a farm, it does take a lot of resources and grinding. Maybe to start out, just because of how I would still consider us early game. At least I would give a diamond for 16. So a quarter of a stack.
I'm good with that.
I think that's fair to start off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking also, so good, we agree on that. Hey, let me know how much you'll want, and I'll get it for you.
Alrighty. Probably just...
Actually got...
Oh, go ahead.
I have some right now, because I got myself like a stack and a half when I built mine. Which... Yeah, you've seen my nether portal. It's a giant 17 by 17 circle.
Yep. And I'm thinking as of now, I probably would just take 1 quarter stack, so 116. Just enough to build a basic portal.
That I should have already.
Because I haven't really thought about
more obsidian.
Custom portal yet, but I'll get there. Oh, it's just me and Gunna. Okay. Let's see, D-Rex and Radio left. It's just you and me, Gunna. Don't know if you're watching. Probably not. Only it says the Ender Queen's watching, so. Alright.
Oh, I stopped because my phone's dying. Is that Gunna in the chat?
Indeed.
Oh my goodness. He just randomly joined. Hello.
Hello.
I don't think I've ever stood this close to an Enderman and not had it hit me. Hi.
Boy.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Never mind. I made it mad.
By the way, Gunna, I feel very honored that I have a dedicated playlist on your channel. That was very cool to see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty epic. There's only like 1 video on that playlist, right?
Yeah, there's
like
one
multiple?
video. GCS2, I believe. No, GCS1, defeating the Ender Dragon.
Yeah.
Those were some fun times.
Yeah. Had so
You-
much fun with that bridge building.
Do you know how netherite armor works now?
I have a little better idea.
I remember both of those moments like yesterday. Oh, that
Hey, at
was
least I know that you don't craft it.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had to, though. That would be pain.
Oh.
Okay, I
So what
probably
are you
should
working on?
talk about that because I don't want to give Mojang any ideas. Because having to get the extra armor trim is bad enough.
Yeah. BG's doing something with trees on your SMP. I'm on the Java SMP collecting sand for a shop,
Well,
and I have just decided I will now sell obsidian for a diamond for 16.
a creeper
So-
just ended my
Nice.
career. We're not going to talk
Ooh,
about that.
rip.
I'm gonna wait for it to not be delayed here. What happened?
So, I didn't die, but it did blow up the staircase to my tree. So,
Oh, that's what I'm looking at right now. I was waiting for it to happen. I guess I already missed it.
yeah, you kind of missed it. It's
Uh,
kind of jump scared me. I was like, oh, because it was just. I
Well-
tried to hit it out of the tree, but then it blew up.
well, no more house.
The house is safe. I just have no way to get up to the house.
Yep. No way back. Can't even build up there. You're doomed.
I'm gonna have to build up there and then just make ladders. Okay, where can I? Oh my goodness. That creeper.
Dude, I'm finally organizing Gunner Will after a year of not doing it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you don't have to like go into the back anymore, even though you've only been here like at spawn once, I'm pretty sure.
I know I'm so far out. I need to like get another portal hooked up to the hub so I can actually travel.
Yeah.
I have the means to do it. I just haven't bothered doing it yet because I'm still gathering. This entire stream I've just been
Yeah, that's fair.
chopping down trees, and I still haven't filled up this double chest yet. I miss our I miss the plugins and the data packs on my server. It's so much of a grind. I've gotten so used to it, I forgot how much of a grind it was.
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go through my inventory of shovels and then I'll go start grinding some obsidian.
Alright, I'm gonna make some ladders. That'll solve the problem. Until another creeper comes.
And also actually go out and find my own dungeon library.
You know, big brain idea. I could just, torch spam the place and that would solve the problem.
Dude, biggest brain.
Ow! That didn't feel good. Okay. Didn't expect that fall to hurt that badly, but it'd be painful. Okay, let's put a ladder there. Okay, now I can get back in the tree. Let's put a torch down here. Assuming I can get there. No, I am not falling to my death. I'm gonna heal. And then we're gonna try this again. Okay, note to self. Torches exist for a reason. And you should definitely use them. Because creepers, this stream, that's the second creeper that's jumped out of a tree and tried to like take me out.
Oh boy.
Kamikaze!
Yes. Okay, this is still just as... Or, actually, it's probably more dangerous than what it was before, but we'll just live with it. At least until I fall out and die again. I've got this under control, guys. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally believe you. Got it fully under control.
It's so under control. Okay, now I'm gonna, like, sleep. So that way no more creeper kamikazes happen. Oh, did you see my new mic, Gunna? Yet?
I heard about your new mic. I'm not... Actually... It sounds so familiar. I think did you do a reaction with that new mic, or am I wrong about that?
Yes, I have done one reaction with it so far.
Okay, I think that's the only time I've seen it.
Which I uploaded last weekend.
Nice.
I like I said, I don't know if you saw it, but I have it, and I only mention that because I'm like, man, I'd like a mic like Gunna's mic, and now I have it.
Okay, good.
It sounds so good. It looks so good here. Oh man. Now I just got. Okay, you know what? We should call this stream the Creeper Kamikaze out of trees.
Oh, you missed it. A little bit earlier, I said googlies. Do you know who that's referencing? Gunna?
Oh, you're talking to... No, I have no idea. I don't know what Googlies is.
A name for hostile mobs used by a certain YouTuber.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that
A
helps.
certain nice orange cat.
I can just hear the gears grinding and turning.
Am I supposed to get it? I have no idea, to be honest.
It's okay.
Stampy Longnose. Or Stampy Longhead.
Okay. Yeah, I never watched them, sadly. But
That is sad.
Did you watch any Minecraft YouTubers?
yeah, I watched like Dan to DM, Popular MMOs, all those
Bruh.
people.
These creepers.
Not. Oh my gosh.
Another one.
Ugh.
Just blew up my tree again. Why?
Dude, this is about to like start a war.
I am gonna start a war with
Creepers versus the jungle.
creepers versus BGAG. Who's gonna win? Clearly the
Realizing
creepers.
I think I'm gonna go AFK for a bit to go grab a nice pack because my computer may. I don't want it to overheat again.
Rip.
That is embarrassing. One time I got kicked from a stream because my computer overheated
Oof.
and it shut everything down. Let me see, where am I?
So yeah, I'm loving this new mic. It's amazing. I literally
Yeah, you
got
sound good.
50% off on Black Friday.
50% off.
Yep, literally half
Nice.
off on a Black Friday.
How much is like the original price?
It was like altogether it was like $120.
Whoa. Wow.
I'd say when your sound mixing is good, it sounds very good.
That's more expensive than my mic.
So I got it for 60.
Wow. My mic is like I don't remember. It was either like $40 or $50.
Yep. I Yep. The sale price was 40%, and then I got an extra 10% because I'm an employee of this particular place that I got it from. So I stacked it with the 50%. Plus free
Alright.
shipping, so I didn't have to pay for that.
That is pretty
Hey,
good.
you guys with fancy mics, and I'm just using my old computer one.
I've been meaning to upgrade it for a long time, and I'm like, okay, when should I do that? And then I saw this sale, and I'm like, I'm doing that.
The time has come.
The time has come. The fates have aligned. It's time. I mean, I already have a good camera that I could use if I ever wanted to do face cam, which for my reaction channel, I definitely do. I just need to actually buy the software. So
Hey, what do you react to? Give a plug for your content.
I react pretty much to stuff that I feel terrible saying this because I did not rip Gunna off, by the way. Had the idea for a while, but we just haven't really done it until now. We
get it. You were inspired.
I was inspired by you, man. You should feel honored. And we just react to random content that people send us, or that I find, or that happens IRL, like in the third video.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
The entire, just sitting in the parking lot, and all the power just goes out. Like, what?
And my sister's comment in Discord was skill issue.
I saw that. I was laughing so hard. I'm like, okay. Whoever was driving, that was their skill issue, because somebody, I don't know how they did it, but they crashed into a power pole, and not just any power pole, but it was like a main power pole, and it knocked the entire town out. I'm like, how talented and skilled do you gotta be to hit the right power pole to knock the entire town out of power?
Yeah. That reminds me of something from years ago in my town. I don't know if this was like fully why this happened, but I just remember the story.
Ooh.
Apparently, a singular turkey somehow turned off half of the town's power. I don't remember the context, but that's the only thing I remember. I don't know how that could even happen, but it's weird.
I heard about a squirrel doing that to an even bigger town. Not the whole town, but a pretty good portion of the town near where your town is.
Ooh.
To the south, a squirrel apparently decided to fry itself and took out half of, yeah, that town.
Oh boy.
That was the craziest news story I ever saw. I'm like, man, that squirrel was on a mission. Don't know what it thought
Yeah.
it was how it was gonna end, but yeah, that squirrel succeeded pretty good. So yeah, content like that. So if you have any suggestions, if anybody does, I will literally take them and I'll be like, okay, we'll make a reaction video out of them. And Lone Wolf sends me suggestions literally every day. There's so many that I actually have to be like, okay, what should I react to? And it's not like I'm gonna do regular uploads like you're doing. It's just gonna be whenever I feel like it.
Yeah, I mean, those regular uploads will be done on December 31st, luckily.
Oh, wow.
Because it was actually a challenge for myself to upload every single day for an entire year on that channel.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm honestly kind of glad that it's almost
Yeah,
Oh,
that
it's such
a
a
lot of-
pain.
Not gonna lie, there's some really good stuff on there.
There is some really good stuff, I won't lie, but it's definitely consumed a bunch of my time this year.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna do it whenever I feel like. So last
Yeah.
week was that happens. I'm like, you know what? That's gotta go on there. That was just too crazy to not upload. And then the very first one that I did was one that AG was absolutely begging that I did. So I'm like, okay, we can do it. And then the little Christmas video I posted was one that I just felt like posting. Because I felt like it. Just kind of a in the moment type of thing. That's why I'm thinking I might, maybe next year, I might post some of my storm chasing content on that channel.
Do it.
If you guys are...
Provide some commentary on what's happening.
Oh yeah. If anybody's interested in seeing what a storm chase looks like from my perspective. I think I probably put that on that channel. Is it still a reaction? Because I'm reacting to the weather, so it's still a reaction that counts.
Mm-hmm.
So would you ever go storm chasing, Gunna?
I mean, it sounds fun. Just as long as I don't die.
Just imagine I show up, I'm like, yo, Gunna, you want to join me on a storm chase? You just see that there's like this really big tornado somewhere. I'm like, come on, let's go after it. What would you do? Would you go after it? You feeling adventurous?
I don't know, to be honest. As long as I live, I think I'll be alright.
You're in no safer hands than ours when we go.
Oh boy.
You may end up in like riverbed to a navigational error. You may end up in a outrunning the tornado because it ends up that you made a wrong turn and it starts chasing you. Don't worry, that stuff's normal in the field.
Okay.
It happens.
How fun.
I actually have so many more storm chasing videos that I've never actually published from this past year, so I still got to do that. But I can start publishing them. Oh, my shield broke. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was walking right up to that skeleton and be like, haha, you can't shoot me. Oh, wait, my shield's gone. He can shoot me, and I'm gonna run like a little coward because I don't have a shield. Okay, there's the ladder. Yeah, this is just dangerous. Dumb. It's like a combination of a ladder, vines, and an actual, like, partial staircase. Like, this is the stupidest way to get into any kind of base. But, nah. In the wise words of Todd Howard, it just works.
Yippers.
Any, big holiday plans?
Next week I'm going to my grandparents' house
Ooh.
for Christmas party.
Ooh.
Today actually I went to this one place where it's like it was like a castle that was like all lit up.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a whole like light show. You know, like went along with the music playing. It's really cool.
That is actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I'm driving up to see family. I pretty much already talked about all of it. I didn't talk about
Nice,
New
nice.
Year's though, because we do have a huge New Year's party. Oh, well, maybe not huge, but a pretty good New Year's party planned. So that'll be fun, and I'll be up for New Year's as well.
I cannot believe 2024 is around the corner.
Yeah.
Same.
Like
It feels
snuck
like
up on
2023 just started.
Yeah. It does.
that's for sure. I got finals next week, and that snuck up on me.
Same. I feel that.
Yeah, you get out a day before I do, or your semester ends a day before I.
Yes.
Mine officially ends the 16th,
Oh wait.
but classes end on the 15th.
Burn, baby, burn. That's right.
It's so weird to think that back in 2019, whenever people were saying like that me and my class would be like graduating in 2024, it just felt so far away. And now it's going to be so weird knowing that the year I'm graduating is the year that is going to like be the next year.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I thought the same thing when I first walked into high school in 2015. 2019, that's so far away. And then there we were. I'm so glad I graduated before COVID. We actually got to do actual graduation type stuff.
Yeah. And then BG, my graduating class was all the band kids we were the only band kids to technically play at our own graduation.
That is so crazy to me. And
Because
funny.
I believe they used the audio from your graduating year.
Mhm.
So any band kids who played then technically played at their own graduation.
Yep.
The only senior class to get to do that.
Pretty crazy stuff, but pretty cool nonetheless.
And we got to graduate out where like parents would have out on the stadium.
Yep.
Which there was a train. A train did interrupt everything.
Because trains go honk.
Oh. I think I'm going to play for about another half hour and then I got to get off.
I want to fill that just before I get off. I'm trying so hard, believe me. Taking so long. I need all those logs to build what I'm trying to build on here.
Yeah. After I'm done fully organizing my place here, I'm gonna get off myself. My plan was to get off at like 2, and I thought, yeah, I'm close to being done, so I might as well just finish the rest of it.
Yeah.
An hour and a half later, here I am.
I originally did not plan to stream tonight. This was very much impromptu. This was like I just
Yeah,
felt like doing it.
It was a nice surprise on the way home to see that you were streaming.
You know what was crazy? I was like talking to D-Rex in like a call. And I was like, I wonder if like BGAG is like streaming and all that. So I checked, and it said you weren't. And I was like, oh, all right, he's just chilling. And then literally like 5 minutes later, you like say something about like you stream. I'm like, wait, what? I just checked. And then there you were, streaming. I was just too early.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I just felt like it. I'm glad I did.
Yeah. Hecka good.
Yeet. Nice job, idiot. Nice job. That's how bad at parkour I am. I tried to get that one log, and instead, now I placed all these logs, and I gotta chop all those. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go get some dirt and pillar up there with dirt and do this properly. Oh my god, and I'm so far away from my house too. Nice job, BGAG. Nice job. You played yourself. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I'll be spending a lot of money tomorrow, so I'm enjoying. I mean, I'm already poor. Don't get me wrong, but I'll be even poorer tomorrow. So
Let's
I'm enjoying
go.
not being as poor because I gotta spend the 25% coupon that I get every year around this time.
No.
And I only have a certain amount of time to spend it, so I gotta spend it. And so the best way to spend it is, of course, to spend more money, because you get more money off. And what's ironic and hilarious is I've already got most of my Christmas shopping done. So
Oh.
It always annoys me how early my mom does her Christmas shopping. She literally, she literally like orders stuff and gets everything all set and done before even December.
wow.
And I'm just like, I didn't have time to think about what I wanted. And then she's like, too bad.
Too bad.
And there we go.
Just too bad. Deal with it.
She gets it all on the deals. That's why she does it so early.
True.
But still, it's kind of annoying. I didn't really know what I wanted this Christmas. I kind of have what I want, so I don't know. Some of the stuff I kind of asked for, like, kind of like duplicates that I have. Some, just so that I can have like for one, I asked for like a green screen again, so that I can have like my green screen wrap around a little more.
That makes
Because
sense.
yeah, because I want it to be a little bigger. And and some other things I asked for were like for my dad's house, so that it's easier for me to go back and forth from their houses.
Makes sense.
Oh.
Oh,
Divorced
Max
parents?
says I'm gonna find
Indeed.
an escape room for us to
I
play.
know that feeling.
Oh
I also found
boy.
a gun add-on that looks good as. Oh yes, we are so playing that. That's gonna be chaos, but it's gonna be fun. We are so playing that.
Am I
What-
actually done
what did he
organizing?
find?
So he found us an escape room map. Apparently, there's a gun add-on, so we can have some more fun with plugins. Oh, that's gonna be fun for tomorrow's stream.
Realizing I'm lost. I found the floating village again.
That's good.
Again, if you want to pull up the stream, I previously found this.
Wow.
A nice village that all spawned on floating islands.
Oh boy.
So all the houses are hundreds of are like 100 or so blocks in the air. And the paths are at sea level. Where was that?
Bedrock has its perks. Yes, it does. It does. It honestly does. Java has its perks and Bedrock has its perks, so that'll be fun. And actually, I'm pretty sure Gunna actually found that by accident.
What? What I found by accident?
That village she's talking about. Pretty sure you put your bed down near there.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't even see a village.
Huh.
Yeah.
I know you were
Where'd it
near
go?
the area. Maybe you didn't realize that that was close to that village, but I know your bed's
Maybe.
there. Near there.
And I've got myself all turned around and lost.
Happens to the best of us. Yeah.
That's not it.
The reason I got most of my Christmas shopping done early is the couple things that I was looking to get. It's either I get them at that time or I don't get them at all. So I had to get them early, which kind of sucks because I would have loved to use the discount on them. And yeah, I mean, they weren't expensive, but still, I had to get them at the beginning of November. One of them has to be built, and I still have to build it. And basically, I have 1 weekend left to build it. So, and then I got to figure out how I'm going to transport it back. But we're not going to acknowledge that slight tactical error of thinking that I could buy something and build it, fit it in my car, and then transport it back. But
Is it something you have to build, or is it something you could present as a DIY present?
I theoretically could present it as a DIY present. Unfortunately, I seem to be the only one in the family who can build stuff adequately
Oh.
well. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it is kind of true. Usually when I go home, I'm always the one fixing things that are broken. I kid you not. Sometimes I think, like my brother, AG, sometimes I think he just breaks stuff on purpose just for me to fix it. Because he's like, oh, AG's here, he can just fix it. And it could be literally anything from the internet, which sounds like I'm going to have to fix again, to just anything, literally. The internet. I think the last time I was at home, I fixed like a table leg or something. It's crazy.
Kinda. As far as you know, does water break sugarcane?
It
I mean,
should, I think.
yeah. But it probably doesn't if it generates like that.
No, this wasn't generated. I placed this.
Oh.
Is it something with like the add-on?
It might be a
added?
plugin, actually, now that I think about it, that I don't know about
Yeah.
doing that.
We should check that, because, yeah, I placed some more over here.
Yeah, it might be a plugin.
I just started the reason why I placed it all the way out there was to test if it was a lag spike or it was actually doing that.
I think I am going to head to bed now. I have finally organized my shop after a year of just having it in the back.
Makes sense.
So yeah, I'm gonna go now before I become more brain dead.
Sounds good. Have a good night, man.
Have a good night.
All right.
And I think I'm gonna go get ready to set up my house at spawn, and then I'll also dip out or set up my
Tip out.
shop.
Dang. The choice of words could have been a little better, but no, I'm joking. Usually when somebody's talking about dipping out, it usually is seen as I'm abandoning. At least where I'm at anyway, but no, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
But we're approaching the 3-hour mark on the stream, so yeah, I might probably just sign off after you go. I didn't completely achieve my goal, but at least we got 200 subscribers.
Can you make sandstone out of regular sand?
I think so, yes. I think it's the crafting recipe is like literally like 4 or 2x2 in a crafting table.
Okay.
I'm pretty
What is
sure.
this here? Oh, somebody built an even more obvious nether portal. Nice.
I'm looking on the screen.
Oh,
Like,
Piglet, hello, bye-bye. I am going to borrow your house in order to sleep.
okay. I can see, yeah, there definitely will be a need for a hotel at spawn, especially if people are visiting and shopping and need to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a design that I'm going to be... Too bad Gunna just left, but I have a design that I'm actually going to be recreating that I've actually built only ever once before, and it was on, like, the very first SMP I ever joined of his. Unfortunately, it got destroyed because griefing was allowed back then, but, yep. I do have screenshots of it still, though, which is pretty impressive. So
Yeah?
I can recreate it and be like, haha, it's only been 6 years since this building last existed, but here it is.
We both made a dark oak boat, and I'm gonna have to figure out which one is mine.
Is it with or without a chest?
With a chest.
Okay, I don't know if I emptied the supplies out of mine, so if it's got a bunch of building supplies in it, it's probably mine.
Well, mine's gonna have a bunch of sand in it, so.
Yeah, mine's gonna probably have a bunch of cobblestone and logs in it. For yeah, for building supplies. Cause yeah, for the base I'm thinking of creating over in the new area, it would have a huge automatic storage system, which is gonna be very heavy on certain resources that I don't yet
Or?
have, but I am going to acquire very slowly and painfully. But it will be organized, and again, if it's being sorted, I can just dump stuff in a chest and it will automatically do it for me.
Yeah, you do it for me.
I actually found a really nice design that's actually really compact, and if it's built right, you can store up to like 2 million items in it, and it's fairly efficient on the resources, as crazy as that sounds, despite being so big.
Mm-hmm. I'll make 32 at first.
Oh yeah, the stone cutter would be Do you have the ability to shift click or... Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I was
Make
wondering.
stuff faster.
Okay.
It's so much nicer than bedrock.
Yes.
And that is Q. That's the button I was
That
looking
is
for.
a very tall tree. All right.
Do you have any like ideas where you want this to be built? Stuff shops to be building built.
Ooh. I have not actually considered that yet. That, if I would have to say, if you go back towards the initial spawn point where we all spawned in,
I was thinking building it somewhere in this meadow area here, because that should be away from your base.
Yeah, that'd be a good place to start. I don't see why not. I was gonna build the hotel probably further up the hill. But yeah, that meadow, yeah, that's public land. So yeah, anybody can build shops there.
Yeah, because you and I believe that
That's spring.
whoever
Base.
built near spawn, depending on how many shops people build and how big they are going to be quickly engulfed.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna lie, I've actually considered I might just actually sell my house. Like somebody can just buy it and turn it into something later on down the line. Or if I keep it, it could be like a more, what I could do is like decorate the inside. It could be more like a nicer version of the hotel. Kind of like a
That's a base.
kind of like a bed and breakfast or something. I don't know. I had some ideas with that because I did actually, that thought did cross my mind of, yeah, if we're building a lot of shops and stuff, our houses are very quickly going to get engulfed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I usually say, hey, don't build near spawn. Me proceeds to build near spawn.
Yeah. My brother might have made a comment about that, which is why I thought about it. He's like, why are you guys so close to spawn? Or, no, his comment was more on you guys' farms. The hostile mob farms.
Those are just temporary. Technically, they're not really designed to be there for a long time. That's also why they're made out of wood. So one flint and steel could fix that problem very easily.
Debating where to build. I think this is going to be the best thematically for this shop.
Because I'm thinking about moving it over to my new base area. But I actually have a much more efficient design that I've come up with. And my hope is that the drop rates will actually quadruple from what they are here. And with I have looting 3. With looting 3, that should definitely mean yeah, lots of drops. My only concern is it might slightly lag the server, which I do have to consider that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you got a farm that's producing so many entities, you're basically trying to cap out the maximum amount of entities that can possibly spawn in an area, and then cram them into one tight little space. These farms don't have that functionality, they just are basic hostile mob farms. Whereas the ones I'm looking at doing in my new area will do that. But it's further away from spawn, so hopefully if there's lag, or if I'm running it, there won't be any lag.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now it's temporary, because we just want to get levels, so that way we can get some decent gear. That way we can... The only reason we're speeding a little bit in terms of gameplay is just so we can get some decent gear. That way we can work on some projects much faster, because...
Yeah.
Because getting the resources is such a long and painful process.
And that's where I'm thinking I'll take a page out of Green's book and sell gravel and sand.
You'd be surprised, you might get some customers. Especially for the sand, because one of the primary components of the farm I'm thinking about making is one of the modules is gonna literally be a creeper farm. And sand plus gunpowder equals kaboom.
Yes.
And I might need a lot of kaboom boom for future projects.
I'm gonna go punch down a tree and get myself a shovel. This is taking forever.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna disconnect.
All right. Perfect timing. I just made it back to my house. Oh, I only need 9 more stacks. So close. But yet so far.
Oh. See you later tonight.
Yep. See you later.
I'll be on. I'll try not to fangirl too much. You know.
No, you're good.
Big Doctor Who special. I'm very excited for it. Hopefully it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Agreed.
Have a good night. Get some sleep.
Thank you. You as well.
And see you later today.
Yeah. See you later today.
I might lurk in chat during my lunch break.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
See ya.
See ya. Alrighty, that was Ender Queen just signing off there. I had a good stream. Didn't quite get all the way done, but hey, it was a lot of fun. And like I say, I can't complain. And it was impromptu. We got our 200 subscribers. I know I kind of was talking a lot about that at the beginning, but it's so awesome. And again, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. And I know a lot of you, if you're seeing this later on, a lot of you are new. You've never seen our content before. This is we do a lot of SMP content, and it's a lot of fun. We try to do stuff with viewers when we can. As of now, I'm thinking we're probably gonna make it only for subscriber milestones, mainly because in the past when I've done playing with viewers, it's always been fun, but we've had more issues than I would like. So I think we're gonna probably save it for subscriber milestones. I'll do some kind of announcement video or something talking about that later on, where we'll do viewer SMP streams for subscriber milestones. It also opens up more room to do other content, because we got like 3 SMPs going on. It's crazy. 3 SMPs, 3 different series. I got this one that I'm on currently. which is Gunna's SMP. We got the Gagians SMP, which we just started. And then, of course, we got GCS3, which I know I've been kind of neglecting it. And that's why I was talking about it earlier. It's still very much active. It's very much, we're updating it. We're working on it behind the scenes, even if we aren't actively playing or streaming on it. But I promise you it's still very active and will be, I want to stream on that more in the future and get some of the updates in. So that's why I'm thinking when we do viewer stuff, it'll be for mainly subscriber milestones, starting with this 200. We're also going to do a map, so we'll probably start out with the map, assuming... oh, that's right. Mac did say he's going to be doing some stuff, so we may end up starting out with the actual viewer SMP, and then we'll move on to a map, which... will probably end up being more private because I don't know if he just wants a bunch of random people joining his world, and I don't know if he'll be able to handle it, which makes sense. Again, we shall see. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of that. I'll quit talking and let you guys go. It's been a fun stream. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to all of our new subscribers, and welcome aboard to the Gagians. Major channel updates coming within the next week. I'm going to be doing some updates to the banner, to the logo. Going to make it look a little bit better, do some better organization, new thumbnails, which is something I'm planning on doing on a annual basis. And maybe even twice a year, we'll see. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, the stream, be sure to give it a like. And of course, subscribe and hit that bell to get notified for more. This is BGAG Gaming, speaking on behalf of the Gagians, and peace out at home and everywhere you go. Aw, yeah. Ta-da.